Hey guys, this is Lynn. Thank you so much for joining me today for another segment of Journey to Be Me. I am here with author and entrepreneur Ephraim Colwell of Myopress. Just a second, we're gonna talk to him in just a little bit. See you soon. Hey guys, we're back. So Ephraim, tell us a little bit about yourself and a little bit about Myopress.
Hi, how you doing? Thank you for having me. My name is Ephraim. I am a neuromuscular therapist. I own a neuromuscular therapy company, neuromuscular therapy and corrective exercise. So, basically what it is a trigger point type therapy.
Okay.
Where I add pressure using my thumbs, knuckles, forearms, elbows to release tight muscles.
Okay.
And then we turn around and do corrective exercise to correct the weaker muscles to kind of create balance between your underactive and your overactive muscles.
Okay, so help me understand a little bit about what neuromuscular massage therapy is. Is it kind of a bridge between physical therapy and massage therapy? Maybe you can elaborate on it a little bit more for me.
It is a bridge between massage therapy and physical therapy in a sense that with what I do, I also use corrective exercise instead of just a regular massage. I don't know if you heard of trigger points, but trigger points are those highly sensitive knots in muscles.
Okay.
All you do is you press it to relieve the knot, muscle relax.
Okay.
We do exercise, we strengthen, and we balance you out.
So through your experience, are you able to kind of, because you have so much experience with bodies and muscles and things of that nature, so when you come upon a patient, you can kind of pretty much gauge what they need to be worked on?
In most cases, yes.
Okay.
In most cases. A lot of it's going to depend on how severe the case is, because it could be something that's above my scope of practice.
Okay.
And we have to kind of refer them out to, orthopedics, actual PTs. It just really depends on the scope of their injury.
Okay.
You don't want to actually do damage, more damage.
Okay.
Not knowing what's really going on.
Knowing what's really going on.
It's best to if you're not feeling what you should be feeling, what you think you should feel, then it's time to refer out.
And so you mentioned something a little bit about refer someone out to a traditional physical therapist. Do you also get referrals from other people that refer people to you as well?
In most cases, I will, but a lot of mine come from word of mouth, from the
wow.
clients that I already have. So what they do is they go and they tell their friends, and their friends tell their friends. And, it takes a little while because it's not comfortable, a little pain.
Okay.
So most people avoid pain at all costs. So it takes them getting to a point where they are like in severe pain
To call.
have no other options, and then I get a phone call.
Okay. So I guess this will be an option that someone can take to kind of relieve their pain versus deciding to medicate, right?
Correct, because what I do is I actually look for the cause instead of just the symptoms. Most people look at symptoms. Symptoms are nothing more than a guide to a specific problem. So if I can use your symptoms to find the underlying cause, then I fix the cause, I fix your symptoms.
Okay. So tell me, how long have you been in neuromuscular therapy, and how long have you been in business for yourself?
Okay, so I've been a neuromuscular therapy for about 16 years.
Wow.
I've been in business for myself about 13 of those 16 years.
Okay. And so how did you get started? What made you decide to bridge from working for someone else to owning your own business and becoming an entrepreneur?
Because I saw a lot of things that I wasn't quite happy with.
Okay.
So for instance, it was more of you have to inspire people to come back. And my thing is, no, my work is inspired.
Your work is inspiration.
I shouldn't have to say, oh, you need to come back 3 times a week. I felt like for them, it was more of a money thing. And for me, I wanted it to be more of a health thing.
Okay.
So I kind of branched out and was like, okay, I think I can do this on my own. Was it scary? Yes.
I can imagine.
I have this saying that every morning that I woke up, my heart was actually in my throat thinking, oh my God, what if this doesn't work? But best thing ever. Best thing ever.
Best thing ever. And the fact that you say that kind of makes me, because I'm actually on my own entrepreneurial journey on top of doing what I do here, whatever that is. I still haven't figured it out, y'all. But I'm kind of on my own journey, which is why years ago I started blogging, Journey to Be Me, and now it's turned into vlogging, which was kind of a way to get over a situation that I was experiencing some months ago. Thank the Lord that's passed by. But one thing, it is very, very scary to take that entrepreneurial leap.
Correct.
So tell me, I did a YouTube video about that. If you guys want to look that up. How did you get over the fear?
Oh, I still have fear. The fear never leaves. The thing is, you either do it or you don't.
You do or you don't. So my thing is it better to live with the fear and not do it, or live with the regret of never taking a chance?
And regret is hard to get rid of. Once you live with that regret, when there's no way to go back, then I would rather. I think Steve Harvey had a thing where he said that you jump off the cliff. You just jump, and yes, there's gonna be rocky times. You're gonna hit rocks, but if you believe and you just jump, eventually the parachute will open.
I hope the parachute opens.
Oh, it will.
Oh,
it will.
Let me tell you. Okay, so let's segue and let's talk about your book a little bit. Chipping Nails. Okay. So tell us about the book and where you got your idea and your inspiration for the story.
All right. So it might be easier if I start with the idea and the inspiration.
Okay.
One day I was sitting at the barber and we were talking about the Grand Poobah Lodge that we used to go to. And what ended up happening is I was saying, man, it would be great if we can open up a nail shop, because women love nails. They love getting their nails done.
Indeed, we do.
So if we can open up a nail shop that catered to them more with, well-defined, well-built, handsome, topless men, I'm thinking we can make some money.
Okay.
So I reached out to one of my clients just to find out if I can actually trademark an idea for a business, and she said, wow, that sounds like a really good book.
Okay.
One thing led to another. I had some help from a really good friend of mine.
Right.
Next thing you know, Chipping Nail was born.
So can you put the picture back up for me, because I just have a question. Okay, where is he at? Because is he available, or do you have his number? Where is he?
I'll reach out to him and let him know.
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and slide me his business.
Yeah, let me see if I can reach out to him, let him know that you're interested.
Okay, thanks. So had you published anything prior to Chipping Nails?
No, that was the first one.
The first thing.
Yeah,
First thing. And what do you hope people get from the story, or from your experiences of writing the story? What do you hope to put out there in the world?
The only thing that was, like I said, was more of a business idea.
Okay.
But in the reading it, I want you to get connected to the characters.
Okay.
Now this is just the first book. The second one should be coming out sometime in the near future.
Okay.
I don't know, 4, 5, 6 years from now.
I hope it's not that long. Okay.
But I want people to connect. I want people to truly love and maybe not love some of the characters in the book, and that's my whole thing. It was all about relating to individual people, because we each have our own story. Everybody has a story, and we're quick to judge people, but in a process, you don't know what that person's dealing with and where that person where their thought process comes from.
Thought process, as well as their own journey, as well as their own experiences, whatever brought them to that particular place and time.
Correct.
And so I do agree with that, and I'm glad that you had the gumption and the wherewithal to take your concept from just the concept about a business to the actual story that you can share with people, because maybe if you're never able to open a business, you still have the story that's out there, and that's a good thing.
Thank you.
So tell me, as an entrepreneur, as a person that's published a book, what advice do you have someone that actually wants to start their own business, or even take a step and become an author or write something? What advice do you have for people who might be wanting to take that leap, like we talked about earlier?
Entrepreneurship is a little different. You have to do your research. Make sure that you do your research, because what is a good idea in your head don't necessarily equate to a great business idea. So do as much research about whatever industry you want to get in.
Okay.
And then jump.
You say jump. Oh Lord.
It seems a lot scarier than what it really is.
Well, the deal is I think a lot of people, myself in particular, you get used to having that regular paycheck. You know, on the 15th and the 30th, you're going to get that paycheck.
Correct.
Okay.
But understand this. By you doing what you do to get that paycheck on the 15th and the 30th, you're only getting what someone else is telling you you're worth.
What you're worth. Amen.
So you have to look at yourself and figure out how much you feel that you're worth. So
$10 million. Well, no, 10 billion.
There you go. 10 billion. 10 billion. But in order to get that 10 billion, you got to believe in yourself.
You got to believe in yourself, and you have to jump. And that has been the biggest thing for me, is letting go of that safety net, because a regular 9 to 5 is a safety net.
It is.
You know, and when you decide to jump, like you said, jump, that is, Lord, what if the parachute don't open, Jesus? I'm going to die.
Yeah, maybe not, though. Because see, here's the deal. You always can kind of redirect.
Okay.
Yeah. Redirect.
Redirect. So, guys, tell us where people can Lord, Ephraim, tell us where they can find out more information about Myopress.
Myopress, we have a website, myopress.com.
Okay.
We are on Facebook and Instagram at Myopress Inc. We try to give as much information about health, muscles, work, things like that as we possibly can to kind of get you to where you need to be.
And speaking of muscles, maybe you can figure out where he is someplace in this book.
I'm gonna reach out to him.
Maybe. Okay, so tell us where we can purchase this book if we'd like our own copy to find out where Boo Boo on the cover is. Where can we purchase this book?
That book can be purchased on Amazon.
Okay.
It's a Kindle version and a paperback version.
Okay, awesome. So, guys, there you have it. I hope the information that we present today was at least in some ways useful. As usual, if you want to find me on YouTube, you can search Lynn Delaney, and I should pop up. Also, you can search for Wigless Wednesdays. Wigless Wednesdays is still a thing. Every Wednesday, I'll have on a different wig. And this is the wig I have on right now. And also on Saturdays for the weekly podcast, you can check me out, and we'll be hearing from you guys, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Like I like to say all the time, be better today than you were yesterday, and be better tomorrow than you were today. I will talk to you soon. Take care.